The Bluesound Node 2i. It's been around since 2018, but is it still good in 2020? Since its introduction, the Bluesound Node has helped numerous HiFi enthusiasts to upgrade their existing system in just a few simple steps with streaming and wireless music playback. I got my Bluesound Node 2i just over a year ago and meanwhile had my hands on numerous other streamers. But so far I have never encountered a likewise robust and efficient operating system as BlueOS. Nevertheless, I'm not completely satisfied and there are two things that bother me. But no worry, these points of critique are personal and there is still plenty to like about this stylish compact streamer. Let's start with the looks. Mine is black, but you can also have it in white. Even though this design has been around for a couple of years, I think it still looks quite modern. Due to its compact size, you can fit the Node almost anywhere you like. And thanks to the excellent app, you hardly ever have to touch it again after you hooked up all the cables. At the front, the Node 2i has a small color-changing LED, which provides information about the operating status of the streamer, and a 3.5mm connection for headphones. At the back you'll find a combined Toslink analog input. The appropriate adapter is included, as well as a stereo RCA cable, an adapter cable from stereo RCA to 3.5mm jack and an Ethernet cable. Below the LAN port there is a USB-A interface that allows playback from storage devices formatted in FAT32 or NTFS. Furthermore, there are both stereo and subwoofer RCA outputs, coaxial and optical outputs, and there is even a trigger output, so you could turn the Node on and off simultaneously with a connected amplifier. Not that you ever have to turn the Node off, because it will automatically enter a power save mode after 15 minutes of being idle. As for streaming possibilities, the Node 2i supports an abundance of streaming services, like for example Spotify, Deezer, Tidal and Amazon Music. It can process files up to 192 kHz and 24 bits and master MQA. It also supports Bluetooth 5.0, including aptX HD, and this is two-way, which means you can use wireless headphones via the BlueOS app. AirPlay 2 is on board as well and enables the streamer to be integrated into an Apple multi-room system. As you can see on paper, the Node 2i is a very capable machine. And unlike numerous other streamers, the Node 2i does exactly what it promises without being a diva about it. The initial setup can be a bit of a pain, but once you're done, you're in streaming heaven. Maybe I got lucky, but my Bluesound has never let me down. Not in my own systems, nor in the many others that I've tried it in. The Bluesound Node is ridiculously reliable, especially when you compare to other brands, whose app constantly shut down or whose hardware just for no reason at all freezes when you change tracks too often. But now let me explain what I don't like about the Bluesound Node 2i. My first complaint is the fact that it doesn't support UPnP. I understand that this is a deliberate choice from Bluesound due to playback limitations and poor metadata management. However, if you like to run your music server under, for example, Odervana, you cannot use the Node as a renderer. It is possible to overcome this by using AirPlay, but I prefer to stream music hardwired. My second point of critique is the sound quality of the internal DAC. I have tested this in several setups and I find that there is a significant improvement in sound quality when I connect the Node 2i to an external DAC. For me, this is a bit of a deal breaker, since now I know this, I can't bring myself to use the analog outputs anymore, and knowing that I have to use an external DAC anyway, I find that for the same money there are better sounding alternatives. Like, for example, the SOTM SMS200 Neo or even an Intel NUC. Nevertheless, both these options will take a lot more effort to set up, and not everyone is willing to compromise all the convenience of the Bluesound for a slight increase in sound quality. So, is the Bluesound Node 2i still good in 2020? Yes, it's still good. The 2 points of dissatisfaction that I mentioned do not concern everybody. The sound of the internal DAC is far from bad, but you can definitely improve by using a higher quality external DAC. I also found that playing music from an external hard drive that is powered by its own power supply sounds better than streaming over any kind of network. Besides, if you do that, you can forget about my whole UPnP complaint. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. See you!